He really knows what's happening in his life experience. He's really getting the power of this practice, which is actually the power he has in himself, the sovereignty, the empowerment that is naturally what he is as pure positive energy. Welcome to Worthiness Wednesdays. I'm Perry Gruber, the Enlightenment Guy. For over a decade, you've probably heard this every time you've listened to one of these videos, but it's so true. For over a decade, I've been helping clients master their mindsets so they can create lives they love and get the results they want without the burnout or the hustle. And today, I'm going to talk about my client Aaron. I'm going to play a clip from one of our recent sessions where he's talking about a powerful epiphany he has realized for himself. In this session, we talked about the purpose of the practice. And it's interesting because in the last week or so, across all my sessions, I've been talking about this particular theme with all of my clients. That tends to happen from time to time where clients all find themselves in the same vibrational frequency. And so all of the clients and I talk about the same thing over a given week or couple of weeks. And this is no exception. Aaron and I were talking about the purpose of the positively focused practice. And it's a paradox because sometimes clients come to their sessions expecting it to be like therapy, even though they know the positively focused practice is nothing like therapy, and it actually works better than therapy. And typically, every time they leave a positively focused session, they're happy, which doesn't happen often in therapy. It's one of the distinctions between therapy and the positively focused practice. But oftentimes, clients come to the sessions and they have an experience that they call a softball session, which is a session in which they perceive we're not accomplishing anything, we're just kind of chit-chatting about the good things that are going on in their life experience. But what they don't understand when they call those sessions a softball session is that those are actually the best sessions because they're most aligned with what the positively focused practice is about. The positively focused practice mainly is about amplifying the alignment you have with all that is, so that that amplification amplifies your alignment with all that is, which then more powerfully allows you to deliberately create or allow that which you're wanting in your life experience to flow effortlessly into your life experience. That's the purpose of this practice. And that's why sometimes when clients come to the sessions, what we talk about are just the wonderful things going on in their lives. But because most people, you probably included, have been trained by human civilization to focus on problems and focus on solving those problems, the clients think that when they come to a session where we're not fixing anything, they think that they're not getting their value. And what I tell them is, the purpose of the practice is to amplify positive emotion, positive momentum. But the paradox of that advanced aspect, that advanced purpose of the practice, is that in order to get to the point where we can amplify the positive things happening in one's life, we first have to soothe the negative momentum that is creating the not so positive experiences in their lives. And that's why sometimes clients call the advanced session, where we're amplifying good stuff, softball sessions. They think the real sessions, where the real work happens, is when we're soothing negative momentum, trying to get them oriented to their broader perspective. That's elementary. That's foundational work. The high-level work is focusing on the good stuff happening so as to amplify that good stuff. It's so good knowing this. So now you have an idea of what Aaron is talking about in this clip I'm about to play for you. He says it so eloquently. The value of the practice is not in solving problems or soothing resistance. It's in amplifying your high vibration. But before you can get to that level of the practice, you have to first realize that you have a high vibration. So let's take a listen to what Aaron says. It's really good.
Yeah, man, it's so cool. I love talking with you about this stuff because, like how you're saying, it's kind of a lonely path. It's like, it is. So it's nice when like talking with you and it's just like, you're like, yep.
Yeah, we're amplifying. That's why these conversations. See, it's interesting. There's several things I want to say to respond to what you just said because all of it was good. All of it was good. It's interesting, right? The conversation where some people think when they come to these calls, the meat, the juicy stuff, is in uncovering resistance and soothing the resistance, and then having a better life as a result of that. Most clients think that's what this work is about.
Yeah.
That's not what this work is about.
Yeah.
What this work is really about is what we're doing right here, amplifying the clarity that has become standard in your life experience. But you can't get there until you soothe. You see? So people think the meat is over here when it's not. And then when they have a conversation like this, they call it a softball session. But it's not a softball session.
This is the high levels.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Can you tell the confidence that he's feeling in this clip? He really knows what's happening in his life experience. He's really getting the power of this practice, which is actually the power he has in himself, the sovereignty, the empowerment that is naturally what he is as pure positive energy. Aaron isn't the only client getting this result. All of the clients are getting this result. Perhaps you can get this result too. I have space on my calendar. If you'd like to become a client and get what Aaron and my other clients are getting, feel free to reach out in the comments or contact me directly through my website at positivelyfocused.co. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.